20 years I rode. I maintained order. I enforced the law. And I kept the highways safe. But I left that life behind. Only to lose that which matters most. So what's a man to do but return to the only thing he knows?
So anyway, I was in the bath watching my anaconda, and the door opens up, and then came an alligator. His claws were very tender.
Something like that.
Oh, wait, that's an alligator. Hey, tickle. Hey, that's tickle. Hey, stop it now. Stop it now, it tickles.
All right, Obidiah, let's see what you got going on, boy.
Turns out the anaconda did not want none. Hey, wait, why are we here? Oh yeah, we went out this way because we pretended that we were camping or something. Wait, what were we doing? What? Did we crash out? Huh. I don't remember why we were out here, chat.
What is this weird camping I'm doing? What is this weird camping I'm doing?
But how are you all, chat? Are you very merry? Are you very merry? I'm very merry today. I'm very excited for tonight. If you don't know, over on the main Twitch channel tonight, we've got an exclusive. It's not exclusive because I'm not the only one. But we have an early look at Orcs Must Die Death Trap, and I have three copies to give away. I think 2 or 3, definitely at least 2. I think it's 3. I think they sent me 4 keys, 1 for me, obviously, and then 3 to give away. So yeah, that's tonight, Frags. Chance for you to get a copy. And we'll see if the giveaway bot works. Probably not, because technology hates me. Technology hates me. You don't end up winning. If you don't win one, you'll buy one. Yeah, you see. Make sure you at them. And like, if you hadn't given a key to Jay Britton, I would never have discovered this amazing 4th installment of the Orcs Must Die franchise. Orcs Must Die 2 was very good. Oh, I don't remember why. I didn't end up playing much of Orcs Must Die 3. I can't remember why. Because it was good. Maybe I just ran out of time.
Well, maybe I just ran out of time. What's kabooba-doo?
But hello, everybody. Happy Monday. There will only be Red Dead streams today and tomorrow because I'm out most of Wednesday and Thursday. And then obviously I got the kiddies this week from Friday. Definitely not going to be trying to do more code when the kid goes to bed. Definitely not. Nope, no sir. Not me, not I. I saw Whitefire. Well,
as Obidiah would say, this too shall pass. And you are not a fuck up. There you go. That's all you need to know. You need more sympathy than that. Look in the dictionary. It'll be between shit and syphilis.
when the kid goes to bed, yeah, I meant to say 2, and I meant to say the plural, and my voice just stopped apparently and didn't pronounce the S. You know, go figure. There's not very many people on Ranch, actually, for a Monday afternoon. There's usually more than this. There's only about 30 people on. I think it's because they've all heard about my new server that none of them can access, so they're all just there, just trying to log on, you know. Oh my god, you know what would be amazing? If people didn't just chicken run on the server because I think nobody's around. Is if we could hook up my elliptical machine to make my Red Dead character walk. Could you imagine that? That'd be amazing. All right, we've only got $1.80, so we're gonna have to get at the bank. We'll go this way. I still can't fix the door locks, chat, on my server. I don't know what's going on. It's a really weird error. But it's an error that doesn't make sense. And they're the worst kind of errors. Well, no, maybe a critical error is a little bit worse than a error that doesn't make sense.
I would like to withdraw 10 buccarinos. Thank you kindly.
Oh. Come, cursor! Behave. Into the Red Dead window, thank you. Sort it out so you don't have to deal with it tomorrow. I tend to take that approach with most things. Like, if I can do something that's slightly awkward today to mean that my plate is clear tomorrow, I will always try to... I'm like the opposite of why do today what you can put off till tomorrow. I'm like, why put off today what will give you a free tomorrow? That's more my take on things. Which is why the post office error annoyed me, because I was like, do you know what, fuck it, I'll go into town as well today so I don't have to do it tomorrow and I've got a clear day, and then the post office fucked it up, so I wasted my remaining time sorting their shit out. Lola, get your head out of my drawers. There is, all that's in there is a heat mat, sweet, and like miscellaneous technical equipment. There's nothing in there for cats. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Do I have sugar donuts? Do you want some? Absolutely not, Purple. No. Not in any way, shape, or form. Because I am doing well on my weight loss. And when I get down to the weight I want to be, then I can eat all the donuts. Mr. Obi, I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you around much lately, but I'm sure you're busy. I wanted to ask if you maybe check in on our friend Mary sometime soon. What? Whoa! I wanted to ask if you're afraid she's getting herself into trouble just being her too kind-hearted self. Fuck's sake. I can tell you more in person if I see you around, but I'm definitely concerned. Please keep safe out there. So that was, oh god, that was 5 days ago. I didn't manage to get on last week at all. Evening, Obidiah. I'm afraid the rules are no citizens at all on Sisika unless you have a request visitation for an inmate and have it approved. Anything I can help with? Is anything yeah. Let's reply to that.
Dear Nat. Understood. Good job I didn't sail over and get myself sunk and shot in the process. Best if we meet in person. I'm around for the next few hours, but let me know when you're available. All the best. Obidiah. P.S. I hope you're feeling better.
I don't know why, but to me, Obi would always use... what'd you call it? God's sake. Typewriter font. Business address, Telegram, OCI. Oh fuck, which button did I put it on? That one? No. That one? Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, it doesn't look like Kareem's open. But let's see if we can find Kareem.
I occasionally see him around.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, fella.
All right.
Right, row. Chat, how do I make more time be available? I need more time. Like my YouTube channel, believe it or not, chat, it's slightly growing. It's very exciting. Like it's slow. The number of views is slowly ticking up. And I'm like, oh, I really should start clipping stuff out and get it into YouTube Shorts. And I'm like, this is my problem, right? I'm sure other creators are much better at this because they don't care as much as me, which is, and I don't mean that in a negative. I mean that in a probably much healthier way. But I'm like, yeah, if I'm going to clip something into a YouTube Short, I'm going to drag it into Premiere. I'm going to tweak it, cut it, write the subtitles myself so that they don't have fucking errors in. I'm going to make the subtitles the right brand, nicely timed with the video. Then I'm going to post it. As opposed to chuck it into a AI clip tool that just puts the subtitles on it. Because I'm like, if I saw a short of mine that had a mistake in the subtitles, like a full stop instead of a comma, I would kill myself. I mean, I wouldn't, but that's how I feel inside. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, I'll just die now. What poor attention to detail. What lack of respect for the craft. That's how it makes me feel. I refuse to do anything unless I can make it as good as it can be. Would you like my help? Free help, I mean. See, that's the other thing. I'm like, no, Yukina, is I can't take people's free help either. Because to me, that's just not fair. People shouldn't work for free. Least of all you, who has no time for anything and already has enough people that rely on you to keep them going. So, no. But thank you for the very, very kind offer. Just need to try to squeeze out some time. Or, as you say, Based, that's the dream. Yes, I can. I won't take advantage of your free help. Mr. V's free help, yeah, all the live long day. Don't give a shit about him. I'll take all of his free help. He brings it on himself. Do you know what I mean? He brings it on himself. Plus, you know, he enjoys it, so I don't feel so bad. But yeah, like, you know, the dream is a production. See, this is where, I mean, now I was joking about it. We were chatting to Alex. Do you remember Alec? £1.54 Alec. Jokingly, like, hey, do you want to invest in a production company? It's like, that's what I would spend the money on. Right now, if I had cash, I would spend the money on artists and editors. That's what I would spend the money on. And I would get stuff spun up and just pumping out content. I would get all the Red Dead streams edited down to shorter episodes. I would get clips of those Red Dead teams turned into shorts and put out on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube shorts. But between actually streaming, voice work, helping Millie, having my kids, I can't do it all by myself, and it's the most frustrating position to be in as a creator. And I just need time! Please, Kronos, just die! Also, maybe I should launch my own coin, chat. J-coin? It's all the new big thing. It's definitely not a pump and dump. No. No 3. Howdy. I swear I had a lantern on this horse. J-coin or J-coin? I think I'd go with just the letter J so that people could pretend it was for anything else as well. Like anybody that began with J. I'm bringing us all together under one roof. J-Coin the rapper, you see? That's what I mean. People could... J-Coin would be whatever people wanted it to be. Ooh. Oh, wait. Ooh. Ah, I just got a new thing from my children. cool. I installed Telegram for it annoyed me, but there's like a date night thing. It's not a date night, actually. It doesn't have to be romantic at all. You know those like they're kind of like one-shot tabletops, sort of, but it's called like The Heist. So in the box you get like maps of the heist, you get bits of evidence, you get the plans, you know, that kind of stuff, and you go through the game as if you're running that heist. And part of it is you can send messages to your agents out in the field. So when you open the game, it's like, this game uses Telegram, and I'm guessing they've got some bots set up on a phone number so that when you text your agents, you get the replies for the mission, which is a cool concept, but I what do you call it, resented having to install another fucking app. But apparently my kids are on it, so not the app. That would be weird. They're on Telegram. Which is nice. Is it? I don't know. Encrypted, innit? Do you know what I mean? Encrypted shit.
So the government can't read my stuff.
Round we go.
There's a lot of dodgy shit on Telegram due to the high security. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, touch wood. I like to think that between my ex-wife and I, we've done a fairly good job at making our kids aware of how shitty a place the world is. And then how much shitter the online world is than that. Alright, let's pick up the pace. Let's get to Sandalee, go and see if Kareem is in. No, it's always worth mentioning, Mr. V. Vis-a-vis online safety and such. Like, we had to have that conversation when my son started playing Fortnite. Just, like, the fairly simple one of, you don't fucking friend anybody unless you know who they are IRL. Or if, you know, unless there's some kind of link and vouching that this person is this person and this is their gamer tag. And, you know, God bless him. I mean, Toby is such a sweet kid. He's just the sweetest fucking kid. He always, you know, he turns 13 this year, but he's still like, hey, Dad, this guy's just, or, you know, this person has just sent me a tag. Just wanted to let you know I'm blocking him. I'm like, yeah, good work. High five. Fist bump. Tip clop, tip clop, tip clop.
Well.
Hey, Shelly. How you doing, buddy? I'm feeling a bit lost with Obi, chat. I'm going to admit that to you now. Feeling just a little bit lost with Obi. Ooh, I got the monies from that game thing I did, which means I can order. Ooh, no, that's really good, Yukina. A, the fact that you can now go and order yourself a nice controller, and B, the fact that they paid you so quickly. Like, that's fucking rare. I'm still waiting to get paid for a voice job I did back in November. The thing that it's for is already out. And I've still not been paid. Welcome to being a creative. Ba, 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 boom. Oh, it's a joke. Like, it's the amount of times this is stuff like through my agent as well. And it's like, hey, I did this job 3 months ago. Any chance I could actually get paid for it? Maybe? And it's not the agent's fault, because they're just a middleman, and they'll reply with, yeah, we've invoiced them for it, but we're still waiting for them to pay. Like, it's a joke. So one of the things that causes me a lot of financial difficulties is like cash flow. It's so fucking hard where I look at my bank balance and I'm like, yeah, I've got enough on the slate to come in to cover this month, but whether or not it comes in or not is anybody's fucking guess. And then the trouble is, once you get behind the 8-ball, you know, if stuff like keeps getting delayed and getting delayed, you slowly get further back from being in front of your expenses, and you end up behind your expenses. And then it keeps, you know, you slowly move further back from, you know, center. And then if you're lucky, you'll get like a big job come in, so you get a chunk of money, so you can get, that nudges you back towards center. And if you're really lucky, you can get in front again. But generally, yeah, it slowly drags itself away. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Yeah, like, I mean, I would kill for a wage right now. But also, I like being able to do whatever the fuck I like. It's a tough one. And then they act like they're doing you a favor by paying you. Yeah, 100%. I remember I did some jobs for Amazon and they wanted 90-day terms. I'm like, sorry, if you got a cash flow problem, Amazon. No, let me bankroll you. No, honestly, you've got enough going on. It should take you 3 months to pay me. Well, if there's one universal truth I have found in being a freelancer, it's that the clients who pay the worst always want the most. That is one universal truth I have discovered, is that the shittest paying clients always want the world. I remember I did some work for, I think he was the ex-audio lead at Rockstar, I want to say, and he splintered off after GTA 5 and set up his own company. Lovely bloke, really, really lovely, and I did some work for them. And he was like, yeah, cool, get me the invoice. And I think I sent him the invoice like something like late afternoon on a Friday. I sent over the invoice, and not only did he go into town to the bank and pay me that afternoon, even though I sent it over maybe 3 o'clock, I got the payment through and I was like, oh, interesting. So I got in touch with him and it was just like, yeah, no, I paid you more because I thought you deserved it. So I just paid you more. And I was like, that's a client. That's a fucking client. Like, you're who I want to work with. Not the ones who haggle you down to something barely worth doing and then want 1 billion takes and 1 billion copies. We had one Amazon warehouse unionized here, and they now shut down all warehouses in Quebec and left. Fucking hell. I mean, that's just the, you know, not the writing on the wall, but that's, you know, they're saying the quiet part out loud there, aren't they? Like, anyone I do business with, like, you know, we've had some people out here to deal with, I don't know, like, you know, to deal with the wasps, or to fix something in the garden, like, you know, to take down a tree that's become dangerous or whatever. Like, I always try and pay them the same day they send me the shit. Because I'm a decent human being. Alright, we need to try, I think. Let's try reaching out to Sloan directly, because if we could work with Law, like even get some cases from Law, if they're like, you know, we don't have time, but can you go and investigate this? Or we just put up those posters we made and start going after the corrupt marshals. If I ever played this, all I would do is just ride around on the horse. Right, Takisa? It's so nice. I could literally just walk around like this, ride around like this. Cordy Tay, thank you very much for the follow. Wait, there was another follow as well. Hang on. And Kaijin, Tiernan, thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome in. Let's do a quick telegram check. We could just go off and do some hunting chat. Like, there's not a lot going on. That's not Kareem. Is it? No, Kareem doesn't carry a weapon. I would like to be a train engineer, to be honest. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we need to find... Which saloon's that? Frontier Street and... Oh, that's the one in Saint Denis, I guess. Let's have a look at the law office. I mean, if we can find any lawman, then we can try and get Sloane's telegram. Doom, dip, 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 doom. Yeah, I could definitely see, like, if Scooter doesn't go the wagon tour route, I could definitely see Scooter becoming a train driver, for sure. Doom, 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 doom. Also, thanks for hanging out on the co-working stream yesterday, chat, while we were dicking around on my Red Dead server. I kind of like, I want to go back there right now. This is almost painful for me because my brain is just like, no, go and look at that code again. Go and fix your door issue. Ask Mr. V to send you that CSS change and update your UI. Coding is a secret passion, Haggis. Do it. Do it now. Code it! Code it now! I'll throw what I have now in the dev channel. You son of a bitch, because now I'm just like immediately log off and go and change it. Immediately. The fun thing about coding, especially in this environment where you've got the start of scripts, is like I now know, and I know just enough to know how much I don't know. I'm like, oh, I can understand this, and I understand that concept, but there's so much of this file I don't know how any of these functions and shit work. All right, let's go to Valentine's, see if we can find it. There might not be a single lawman on chat. It's a good job they didn't have a player who wanted to be law at these times of day, is it? Cheeky J, cheeky. Cheeky. Thank you so much, Fun My Elliptical, chat. I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm cycling on it right now. It just makes me feel like I'm at least doing something physical while I'm trying to get work done. Bam, 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 bam. Jay's gonna have legs like tree trunks. The thing is, I don't really know how much it does. I think it's probably the calves more than anything. But there's not a massive amount of what do you call it, resistance. Like, I can turn it up. I think I might, but I'm like one from the top already, I think. Right, Lex? That's the thing. Like, I enjoy that about coding. And this is true of me in general. I don't do particularly well with delayed gratification. So I'm fantastic if you give me a task that needs to be done now, or if it needs to be done like this week and the result is immediate. I struggle more with things like, hey, if you don't eat that donut today, in 6 months time you'll have a six-pack, which is why losing weight is hard for me, because I know that the results won't come for a long time, and I don't like, my dopamine just doesn't exist then. I'm like, I've got no interest. Whereas Millie does well with delayed gratification. Whereas I'm like, no, just give me something I can do now. Like, basically, sex for me is going onto my to-do list at the end of any given day and ticking off 15 things. Like, I need to lie down and a cigarette after that. But if I had something on my to-do list for 6 months and then ticked it off because it took that long, I'd probably get little to no dopamine. Hi, Vida! What is new with you, yeah? Is it good? Is it sehr gut? Is it, ja, da oder bitte sehen, ja? Is it kommt von Humpen Eipelhammer? Es kommt von einem Blickenhammer, ja, so gut, ja, bitte alle. Yeah, more flawless German chat. Also, thank you to everybody hanging out on the YouTube as well. I appreciate it very much. Jay, question. On your to-do list, do you tick it off or scratch it off? Well, mine's a digital one, so I tick it off, but when you tick it off, it gets, what do you call it? Superscripted? Whichever one's, no, it gets struck through and then ticked off, and then it gets moved to a digital to-do list that's just called completed. Here's the other question for us to-do listers. Do you do a task that wasn't on your to-do list just because, you know, it came up, or the opportunity to do it was there, so you did it while you were there, and then you go and add it on your to-do list so that you can tick it off? Because I do. I'm like, oh, I did all this stuff today. Oh, but I also put the bin out or whatever. So I'll tick that off as well. But I'll write it on first so I can tick it off. Sway erases it, and I just want to see it struck through until the next day to feel like I actually did it. Yes. Yeah. No, I don't want to erase it, because then it seems like it didn't happen and I achieved nothing. Alles gut, vielen Dank. Aber ich mag nicht diese Chats über Gewichtsverlust. Wieder, sie kommt von einem Kunden da, ja? Sie geht vor, als kann einem Dommelganger. Sie geht zum Dorder. What, Vida? Why have we gone to English, Vida? Come on, we were just chatting in German. God. Ja, genau, ja. Das ist gut, Anna, das ist alles, ja. Bam, bam, bam. He speaks so many languages, chat. It's pretty impressive. Pretty good. Chat, should I start streaming to TikTok as well? I could do it just for shits and giggles. T-Prawn, thank you. I thought it was only accents. Jay did. He can speak all these languages as well. Yeah, obviously, Whiskey. Every voice actor can. Obs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Not only can I speak these languages, but my accents in those languages are very, very good. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, Mr. V, you just dropped a new VORP metabolism. Interesting that, you know, yesterday, chat, if you were here for the co-working stream, there was an issue with the metabolism script and my character kept getting skinny, even with the metabolism script off. Apparently that is an issue in VORP that they're aware of, but we don't. That's it. They haven't said anything other than, yeah, we know. That's it. That's all they said. They were like, oh, okay. Tips for voices? Oh. I mean, that's a big topic, Kaijin, I'll be honest. My number one tip for voices is don't start with the voice, start with the character, then figure out what the character would sound like. Decide if they're going to have an accent, if you can do one without particularly thinking about it, then decide on any physical affectation they might have on the voice, such as, do they hunch over? Do they have any kind of speech impediment? Are they older, younger? How confident are they? The number one thing to do, though, if you want to find how to do voices, is play. Play is the number one thing to do. If you want to be able to do different voices, play. Play, play, play. Accept that you will be shit and play. One of the best things you can do is try to do impressions of celebrities. Or anybody you know, for that matter. It doesn't really have to be a celebrity, but they're just obvious touch points. You're not really trying to sound like that celebrity, but what you will do is, in trying to sound like that celebrity, you will discover something about things you can do to change what you sound like. So my Scooter Brown voice, if you haven't seen Scooter Brown.
Scooter, he's here. This is Scooter. He has that kind of voice where it breaks when he speaks.
Now, I learned how to do Scooter by trying to figure out how to do Pat Bertram, who's a very old school actor. He's in Back to the Future 3. That's where I know him from. And he's just in the bar in Back to the Future 3. And he goes, "You yellow belly, I got $50 on you." Or something like that. So you just start experimenting, right? And you're like, okay, how, like you find out how to start getting those sounds in. And you just play. Like, you will be shit. Like, the first time I tried to do any accent, it's gonna be shit. But you start to learn how to do it. Play with your you know, like, Obidiah, Colt, he's, you know, my mouth is quite closed when I'm doing Obidiah. And I speak out the corner of my mouth. And then you just play. I sit him down here.
Well, and Scooter's quite a tight mouth. His mouth is not open very much. And my face and my lip shape is kind of constantly in the letter O.
And then a lot of it is just about playing with airflow. Things like that. Like, restricting airflow is one of the easiest ways to affect the change.
So, Scooter, hey, it's not as much airflow there. I'm closing up my larynx. So there's not as much air going through.
Whereas Obidiah, I'm opening up for as much as I possibly can to do Obi. And I'm kind of swallowing my Adam's apple to take him down in the register. Oh, he's down here. Well, there you go. And then Marcus. Well, Marcus is just my voice, darling. But yeah, play. It's an instrument. That's what your voice is, and it's about, think of it like any instrument. The only way you learn how to play the trumpet is to blow on it and start pressing buttons, and then you slowly start to figure out what makes what noises. And then accents, just listen to the accent you want to do all the time and start playing. Like Charlie Duke. Charlie Duke has some kind of generic Scottish accent. The best thing you can do with accents, howdy, is go over the top to start with and then pull it back. The problem most people do when they try to do an accent, and I've said this, and I know this is boring, chat, because I say this all the time, is subtlety. And we did this with Charlie's voice. When people try to do an accent, they try to do way too much, which is useful to learn the sounds and the mouth shape and all that kind of stuff. But then when you want to actually do the accent, especially if you've got a generic UK accent like me, pretty much middle of the country, there's no color to my accent, really. It's pretty plain. But I've only got to add a little bit to start making it quite different. That's not much there at all. I'm not doing a vast amount different. I'm just adding a little bit of peppering with the melody of the voice and the way in which I'm saying some vowels, the way I'm landing on some consonants. I'm not going over the top. I'm not doing too much. I'm not doing too little. I'm not trying to go like that and be a Scotsman. Sorry, Vida, I've got to go. There's my purple burglar alarm going off. Why did you paint it purple? Well, I painted it purple because I like the colour. You know? Plus, it puts off the burglars if they see a purple burglar alarm, you know? Right, don't put anything in the back there. No, I don't. Like, you don't have to go over the top with it. Was he low? Do you have a badge? Where's my goddamn horse? But yeah, I know that was a bit of a tangent, Tiernan, but funnily enough, I'm passionate about this shit. But I cannot just play. Do it all the time. And, you know, don't be impressed by my range because I've been doing this for my entire life. I was going to say 15 years, but that's just professionally. I've been playing with voices and accents and impersonations since as young as I can remember. Like, I would sit and watch cartoons on a Saturday morning and I would try to impersonate the characters that I was listening to. Is maintaining the voice. Yeah, so, and some voices will be harder to maintain. Like, for sure, they will be hard. Like, if I don't think any of my current voices do, but that's mainly because at this point I've learned, don't make a character with a voice that's rough on your, you know, your actual equipment. Like, you can't thrash a guitar for 6 hours a day and not have to replace the strings a lot. Do you know what I mean? So when you are creating voices, especially for a character you're going to do a lot, ask any GM who's made a scratchy voiced goblin how much they regret that decision. So yeah, maintaining it is hard, but I struggle, to be honest, because I do so many accents. You get a different problem, which is when I'm Charlie Duke, who is Scottish, I found it really hard to maintain his accent when I was talking to somebody doing a New York voice, because I'm a parrot. So I ended up feeling like I was drifting towards New York. Like, my brain wanted to copy him and do a New York accent. So that's harder as well. So there are some that will psychologically I find hard to stay in. I have to really focus on doing my accent, not the one of the person I'm talking to. Okay, we could go. We started in Blackwater, I guess. But it's only certain accents. I think there has to be a similarity somewhere between the one I'm doing and the one I'm talking to that will let me... that causes me to try to drift. Whereas if I'm doing English against a New York accent, it's absolutely fine. If I try to do, I don't know, South African against a New York, I think can be difficult. It's tricky. Have you ever started talking to someone in an accent and now you have committed... no, Spartacus, I haven't. I haven't. Do you remember the voice for Arthur Mythfold? Yeah, Arthur was just here, wasn't he? Just a little cockney. Name's Arthur Mythfold. What do you want? Want to buy a watch? My friend who I RP with has a habit of randomly sounding Scottish if someone sounds like it while they speak to her. It's like accent sponge. Yeah, it's like I always want to. I always want to replicate the accent of the person I'm talking to. It's sometimes if I go to the States, fuck me, I'm in so much trouble. Like, I went to Starbucks when we were in LA in December, and I just came out of the hotel, went down to the Starbucks to get, you know, a chocolate croissant or whatever bullshit is America calls it. I went to go and get a pan of chocolate and a latte, and it just happened. I was like, yeah, hi, can I get a chocolate croissant and a latte? Yeah, to go. And a name for the order? Yeah, name's Jay. It's Jay. And I couldn't help it. I couldn't stop. And they're like, okay, that's $22.50. And I was like, here, keep the change. And I was like, oh God, you're going to keep this up now until I leave the shop. A chocolate croissant. Croissant. I was like, well, I guess I'm American now. Because it's one of the accents I generally will do a lot. I just, in America, I just slip into it. It's really bad. But I don't think it wouldn't happen if I went to like Germany or France. That wouldn't, I wouldn't do it then. Pane of chocolate, please. One pane. One pane of chocolate. Go full S-tree on the left. Yeah, fucking top of the morning or whatever American bullshit. Give us a fucking latte and a pan of chocolate, you twat. No, you can't have my fucking name. Just hold it up and go, it's for you, mate. Can you remember my face? It'll only be in about 3 minutes, you fucking tart. Something like that. Or go the other way. Yes, hello. Good morning, American. Could I have one of your all-milk coffee drinks and a pan of chocolat? Oh, you mean a chocolate croissant? No, that's not a thing. I think you're mistaken, and you mean a pan of chocolat. No, I don't wish for a caramel syrup. I'm an adult. Make my coffee now, man-child. Here is your terrible American money. Have you considered getting actual banknotes? You disgust me. I'm glad we don't own your country anymore. I reckon that'd go down well. Ow! I have been shot by one of your infamous American firearms. I support your right to bear them, but I do wish it wasn't lodged within me. I tell you what, chat, traveling around a little bit this year, and I say traveling around, by which I mean Europe, the States, and England. I'm sorry, America, but your money is garbage. Your money is absolute garbage. I'm sorry. It all feels dirty. Why does all your money feel dirty? Is it the entrenched bloodstains of your pseudo-American empire in the late 21st century? Sorry, don't know where that came from. Is it because it's all covered in oil and blood? I mean, why is it all so dreadful? Like, it all feels dirty. It all feels like it's rough and gonna break at any minute. It's just weird. Like, EU paper is quite nice. I don't particularly like the new UK banknotes because they're a bit plasticky, but, you know, they feel like, you know, they feel solid, if you know what I mean. And they're quite pretty. But yeah, it's weird. American money is weird, man. Plastic banknotes always sucks, yeah. Did a Brit really just come at the US for imperialism? Yeah, Space. Do you know the saying, two wrongs don't make a right? I'm not going to have a whataboutism with you today. Alright, come on, let's get you down off the goddamn roof. Come on. Come on, get down off that roof. You got a ladder up there? Let's see. Goddamn wildlife ranger. Hey, you get down there on the goddamn roof. Don't actually think you can get up there. No, there's nothing to get up on. Some bloke 6 miles away just gets an arrow in his head. Come on. There you go. There you go. Climb on the NPC. Yeah, I wonder if you can. You might be right, Top Hat. It's not climbable. Oh, there's a trash can though, apparently. Well, there we go. Free dinner. I think actually I'm gonna have to drag this one away a little bit. Come on, away from the trash can. There you go. Damn. I need to pee, chat. I've drunk so much coffee today. It was a bad idea.
There you go.
Has anyone seen my... Excuse me, sir. Has anyone seen my pet deer? God, the server feels really dead today. I think there's only about 30 players on, so it's not surprising. A bit dear. What if we just stopped, you know? I'm really excited for Orcs Must Die tonight, chat. I'm also excited, depending on how Mr. V is getting on, that the first new clip of the month vote will be next week, I think. Does that sound right? Yes, it'll be February next week, won't it? All right, let's poodle back to Valentine, I guess. But first, February this week, is it? What is it, Saturday or something? Oh, 53. Oh, okay, yeah, there's quite a few more joined now then. All right. I just gotta have a look in the corner here at something very important. I'm just gonna get pee real quick, chat.
All right, I have returned. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, elliptical, go! And I'm pedaling.
I am pedaling, chat.
Do you know what? Fuck it, let's do this. Why not? Because I can. And I feel like it today. I don't always feel like it, but today I do. Hi, it's me! Why not? I might as well be on cam. There's fuck all going on right now. I'll let you see my face, chap. I'll let you see my face. Maybe down here, though.
Well, howdy.
You can see if you can figure out if I'm pedaling. Jesus! Christ, Violet! Is it awkward to pedal and game at the same time? No, the only time the pedaling becomes an issue is if I'm trying to do something really specific with the mouse. Like if I'm trying to... It was a little bit awkward yesterday coding if I wanted to click into like an exact point in the code to type something, but I mean, it's easy enough just to stop pedaling. Okay, let's swing back by Valentine. I'll go do some fishing instead, chat. Hey, Grumpy. I'm never sure with these streams, chat. Like, sometimes I'm not on cam just because I don't bother. It's just nice to be off cam. But whether people would prefer to see me and then just for the cam just to go off when we start doing roleplay. Doom, 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 doom. God, this game is so pretty, chat. I really want to fix the doors in my server, though. That's really annoying me because there's no reason for them to be broken. I don't like it. Okay. Harder to make fan episodes if your face is there. What's a fan episode?
Come on, get it.
All right, I'll go away this way. I'll go away. You made it perfectly clear that I'm a hideous human being. To be fair, I prefer it without my face on it anyway. Because these streams are more about immersion. My immersion. Ce n'est pas un stream. Ce n'est pas un stream. Wait, where's Valfindor? We need an Italian, because I just thought of something which I'm pretty sure is a really, really terrible Italian word to say. I think it's an insult for a specific kind of lady. And now I'm scared to say it on stream. I won't say it on stream. Okay, I don't know why I know this word. I feel like it was in an episode of Friends, maybe? And Joey called somebody it? This could be the wrong word, so it could be close to this. Something like a stronzo? Oh, that person's a real stronzo. I don't know. I swear it's something like that. But I have no idea what it means. C word? B word? Bastard, dumbass, idiot. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Asshole. Nice. Okay, I like that.
Well, you know what? You're being a real stronzo.
I love Obi.
Yeah, I speak multiple languages.
Ah, stronza for a woman, stronzo for a man. Wait, do men and women have different assholes? Is that what? Are they, you know, intrinsically different? What's the Italian word for taint? Tainto? Wait, Christina, did you just add O to the word taint? Maybe. I mean, that's all Italian is, isn't it? You just add O to the end of everything. O. Went out to check out the Taino at the Bottleo. You ought to see the size of that car crash in my asshole. Now, hang on a minute. In Australia, we call you an asshole. Would they? Yeah, ass is kind of distinctly American, I think. No risk of misgendering the salad.
Now, I just heard this word, but I'm pretty sure you're acting like a real stronzo.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, no, that's a wagon wheel. That's not law.
Pronounced like a true American. Well, goddamn dickholes.
because I work for a Swedish company, I inadvertently learned the Italian word for pussy. I'm just glad I wasn't the one speaking. Well, now I've got to ask, what is it? And does it have the same connotations in Italian that it can mean both cat and lady bits? See, I feel like that is a law, man. I don't know why. There was a writer guy I used to know in game dev who... I'm just going to let you make this up for yourselves, chap. Okay? He had a big presentation to make to the rest of the game studio, and it was quite a big studio. And he used a word he'd never said before. And I'm going to say it properly. But he was unaware of the correct pronunciation of the word banal. And I'm just going to let you figure out what he might have said instead. And it, yeah. Yeah. Was amusing. Amusing. Alright, chat, just got to reply to an email. No. Sorry, this is a time critical one. I gotta do something for my lady. All right, there we go. Perkele. I love perkele, and I can only say it like Artie says it. I can only say perkele. Okay, Strawberry Gunsmiths is open. God damn it! Where is Kareem? Where are you, Jisk? Finish? Nah, it's just the beginning. Wow, this is a quiet day, isn't it, chap? Just go on my server and get the Gatling wagon out again. Frax does a lot with his fingers and his toes. Okay, look, I'm not one to kink shame, but, you know, you can keep some things from the bedroom to yourself, right? Social media is great, but I do think sometimes we just share a little bit too much, you know? Yeah, come on. Ooh, yeah, let's get ourselves a buck. God damn it, Reshade. That's a hell of a time to choose to do that. I need to update Reshade, but I find installing Reshade so stressful. I think I might just leave it. Maybe we should take Obidiah fishing. Do I have any? No, we do actually have stuff on us to go fishing. We could. There's not a lot doing, to be honest, right now. Head up to the Rhodes Fishmonger, dump them off. I had to update it the other day like 3 times before it started working. It's so weird and dumb. It is. It is very weird and dumb. It's also really fucking good, and I hate that. Like, my reshade is really subtle, but when you turn it off, you're like, oh, okay. It does actually make a really big difference, even though it's subtle. It just, don't know, it just makes it pop a little more. I really love it. I don't think Obi's got a box. What's that? Oh yeah, I remember. Let's just check. I think we've got a box on one of my other horses. Oh yeah, because you can get banned from RDO, can't you, if you use reshade? I think the one I'm using is a preset. I don't even know where I got it from. It's a random one, I think. Well, there shouldn't be anything in this box, I don't think. Okay. Oh, it's my camping box. Okay. I mean, don't quote me on it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I think when you install Reshade, it warns you about that. Because it can count as, yeah, like, because you could essentially, I don't know, create a Reshade that made other players stand out more or shit like that. But given that they don't officially support Red Dead anymore now, I can't imagine they'll give a shit, to be honest. Okay. Fuck it, chat. We'll just go do some fishing. Maybe we'll bump into Marianne. I'm really excited about Orcs Must Die, chat. I can't believe there's 62 people just watching me do no roleplay whatsoever. It's relaxing. It's a little bit like radio, I guess, isn't it? You watched me code yesterday, but at least something's going on then. Plus there was a Gatling wagon. You're using me to make you realize you have to do work. That sounds terrible. Stop that. Stop that. You're just killing time. You two need to get dressed and leave, to be honest. Is there a time when I need to shout at you, Vida, to go and get dressed and leave? Howdy. Speak up, I'm wearing a towel. God, what is that a reference to? Oh, The Simpsons. Nice. Nice. Howdy. Speed of delivery. Mercy kill. Squish. Bam, 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 bam. No, no, no. Ah. Have you had any new socks? No, I haven't opened anything from the Advent in a while. Which is not a bad thing, to be honest, because it means I haven't been sad enough that I've needed to get one out of the Advent box. But maybe I will today, because I'm having such a good day. Yeah, mum. I still feel like I have to try the campaign again with Red Dead. Or the story, I should say. But I've just tried it so many times. I tell you the funny thing I find with the Red Dead single player, which is one of the reasons I don't kind of gel with it, is I'll be honest. I love Red Dead. It's a masterpiece of building a game and a world. I think the UI and interactions is garbage. I'm just gonna say it out loud because loving something doesn't mean we don't acknowledge its faults. I think the UI and the way you interact with the world is garbage. I think it's overcomplicated, and 9 times out of 10 it gets in the way of having a smooth experience living and existing in the amazing world that they've created. I'm sorry, a UI where the mouse has one blacked out key and one grayed out key and it says click, and you're like, well, do I click the black one or the gray one? Like it's, but the thing is, I remember it being good on Red Dead 1. And I remember the first time I played Red Dead 2 just being like, oh, seems so much weirder. Especially if, like, for me, one of my first experiences with Red Dead 2 was Red M. So they seem to have nicer inventories and nicer controls and better interactions and shit.
Let's see what we can see.
Okay. Grab my box. All right, we need you and you. What are you? What weighs the lot? The furs. Bump. Bump. Actually, bump. Bump. Let's get a little bit of fishing chat. Why not?
Here we go. Fishing, Obidiah.
Yeah, I think I did. I think the third time, maybe. I tried the single player. I think I went with controller for that exact reason.
All right, let's have a little fishing we do.
I think that's too far out. It's way too far out, actually. Ed used to play on Wild with a controller? God. I think you can. On pretty much all of the Red Dead servers, the Red M servers, you can play with a controller. There will just be certain things. Like, I think if you have a controller and a keyboard nearby, it's doable. You might just find... Well, a bit like Christina said, actually, you might need to map certain stuff, or there might be certain things that need a weird key press or something. I can't forget. I don't remember which fish it is we're trying to catch here. This is good, though. I can fish and cycle at the same time, chat. Sturgeon. Thank you, Cat. I was trying to remember that the other day. I was like, what's the fish that gets you a decent amount of money? Oh, we didn't get the sturgy boy.
Come on, sturgy boy. Come back for Obidiah. Come to daddy. Come here, you little shit. Come on. Oopla.
By the way, a little tip for you, chat. You don't have to sit through that entire animation. It's a nice animation, but we really don't need it every single time we catch a fish. But basically, while it's playing that animation, after you've said keep fish, you can open your inventory and put another lure on, and it cuts that animation short. So you don't have to sit through the little cutscene every time.
Come on now, come on.
Down. This is so awkward when it's just there, chat. There we go. We're over encumbered already. Good work. Damn. No, I think, Christine, I think Miss Schools means why keyboard just for those certain things, not why would you want to remap them. Yep, honestly, trying to fight with the WASD setup, like fight well with WASD, is really awkward. In fact, I might see if I can do a little remap for that, because you have to block well when you're fighting in Red M. You have to be able to press R and D and R and S at the same time. Ooh. Hello, big boy. Aye, big boy. Aye. No, I like fighting cat. It's just, I don't know. I've got quite long fingers, so like trying to mash Y, D, and S. I mean, it depends slightly on where your camera's positioned. But you could do like a backwards dodge where you just lean backwards and then you can come straight in with a counter. If you press R and D at the same time, I think it is. What fingers do I have on WASD? I have my index on D, middle finger on W, which will go down to S. And then the one next to my pinky on A. Okay, I don't know what we do now, chat, because I need to walk over to the fish. Otherwise, I'm never going to pick it up. Thumb on spacebar, pinky on control. Yes, I have my pinky on shift, but yeah. Pretty damn close. Move your mouse so you're looking at you. No. I want to be able to see my opponent. Although that might work. I don't know, but that's exactly why, basically, Millie and I have got our play server so we can practice fighting. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to pick this one up, chat, because it's beached. That's frustrating. I say I don't think this won't count as an actual catched. No. Okay. Well, I might do. No, because I can't store it. Yeah. Access my box. Woof. That weighs a lot. That'll do. Fuck you, snake. Here we go. Screw that snake. Just that one in particular. How you doing, horny? I hope you're good. Are you all healed up from all the bullshit you were having to deal with? I think the sturgeon might have left, though. I'm not sure now. Scooby-Doom-Doom. Finally healed. Good. And are you suing them for their errors and retiring on a millionaire's package? Yeah, I think we might have to move around to the other lake spot. You can't sue them? I tried? What? Didn't they literally fuck it up completely? That's bullshit, man. Acceptable risk? What, that the surgeon will make an actual error? Cox. Yeah, let's go around to the other spot.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dead Sturgeon. You have ruined this experience by stinking up the joint.
Well, at least you have your health, Horny, I guess. At the end of the day, that's the most important bit. And you're healed. Yeah, set Yukina on him. Give him a bad review on Yelp.
That's it. Come on, ride with me. I love nature. I love the way it tastes.
No, definitely not doggos. That'd be nice. Oh, I think Sturgy Boys might have been gone from here as well. What were they? Coyotes, I think. I don't think there's any here. So, some DIY knowledge I have obtained since moving into a 120-year-old house. Do not assume walls and floors are at 90 degrees to each other. Oh, my sweet summer child. Do not wallpaper a ceiling. Coving looks nice, but it's hard to place when the wall is wavy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 I feel that on a visceral level, Frax. In this house, we basically can't measure anything from anything else. Like, it can't be like, oh, we'll go 10 centimeters down from the ceiling on both sides and then it will be straight. Like, you can't use any of the walls or ceilings or floors or existing shelves or anything as a reference point. See you, Vita! Like, we always have to get out. We have a laser level, which if you haven't got one, Frax, I highly recommend. A laser level that will put level lines and crosses and things on the wall for us so we know things will be level. Because, yeah, if we use... There's no fish here at all. If we take a reference point from anything in the current environment, it will always be fucked. What? Who's fishing? Well, that's weird. No fish. No fish. You've been raw dogging this shit. Dip, 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 dip. Yeah, I think my lake is broken, chap.
Come on, Thunderbolt.
Just come with Marcus and just kill. Just say that you have a lasting effect of trauma now. Find a friendly therapist that will say that you've got PTSD from surgical procedures and now struggle to discuss medical issues with medical staff and a lack of trust in the NHS. And that so much damage was done that additional procedures were required. No solicitor will touch it. Boo! What about all those pricks that are all like, have you been injured at a hospital? So-and-so Smith and Fuckface will take you to court. And if we don't win, we won't take your house. Not touching it. Bastardos. Sí, sí, bastardos. Damn, 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 damn. Also, incidentally, nope, not touching it, Tyler, my sex tape. Right, where'd you go, Sturgy boy? There you are. Doom, 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 doom. Took me ages to realize you don't have to hold right click while you're fishing. Here we go. Red MB Fuckety, so you're back. Hi, Top Hat. Do you want me to whitelist you on my server? You can just go run around. I'm sorry, Based. When did I laugh at Frags? Sorry? Please find me the VOD where I laughed at Frags. I think you might be lying there. I think you might be rage baiting. You're banned. You're banned. I'll log into everything on fire. I don't think you can actually get Molotovs anywhere on my server right now. I might add secret stashes around the place. Oh, there's Sturgy Boy. I see him. He's a bit too far away. I don't think he'll swim towards it. He might, though. Please ban me. I'd get so much time back. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I keeping you, Based? Wait, Based, is that a weird way of saying that you're addicted to me now? Like, you know, is it like, am I like just like car crash TV for you? Like you can't, you're just, you know, you can't look away now. Well, time to log in and see if Jay has his breakdown today. We all know it's coming. Darling, darling. Let's watch the slow mental decline of this middle-aged white man. Tequila whistles. Slow? What, do you think I'm just like coming in with the wheels on fire now? Papa, come back! The funny voices man is talking to himself once more. You little shithouse. I was talking to myself a lot today, actually, to be fair. I'm hoping, gang, for the end of Feb, for my first horror story to get published on the YouTubes. I hope. Although, to be fair, it will be a story I've already done the first video. So the next one after that. You aren't supposed to talk to yourself. I mean, it's the only way to get any good advice. What am I supposed to do? Trust somebody else's opinion? I've met people. Oh, I think it's going to be too far. Come on there, Sturgy Boy. Come on, pedal, Jay, pedal. I think I've got like 10 pounds to go, chat. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, you cock blocker. Oh, look, it's a Valen Vane. Everyone go and follow Valen. I don't have any mods here because none of them give a shit. So, yeah, you can't have it. No, you can have a shout out. Hang on. Oh, I've got you on a button. No, you're all right. I've got you on a button. Everyone go and follow Valen Vane. They're gloriously sexual. Yeah. What's on the agenda for Colt today? Fuck all, Valen. Can't find anyone to play with. Can't find anyone to play with, Valen. Law won't play with me. Oh no, shit, I didn't mean to. Aww. Kind of just want to go back onto my test server and code a bunch of shit. Horny's here. He just... No, I didn't. I think I asked Horny if he wanted to be a mod in this channel, and he said no. See? Lazy. Lazy.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that's it, Sturgy boy. Come on. Come on. There you go. Have a tasty fish.
Come join your fellow Colts in crime.
There's a big one.
Yep, this is the third time I've snapped my line with this asshole.
Oh. What is that a trout?
That's a big fucking sturgeon. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go, come on. You goddamn fucker.
Exemplary work, my friend.
Well, snapped my line as he landed. You want a nice wrapped up sturgeon?
Oh, you can keep him there. I just came all the way here from Valentine, and I was looking for a fishing rod, but they don't sell them here.
Oh, yeah, you gotta... We just dropped him over here. Unfortunately, you gotta get him when somebody's running the store, sadly.
Is that right? Oh, well.
Yeah, I think all they got in stock here, unless it's manned, is get your basic lures and such. But any of the general stores should be able to get you a fishing rod if they're any open right now.
I don't know what there is, but I'll have to have a look later on. I'll do some hunting in the meantime. However, the horse I borrowed to ride here seems to have taken an injury at the cliffside over there, so I don't suppose I could ride with you back to town when you're finished up.
Well, shit, yeah, that's a bad fall. You borrow a wild one?
Just from one of the gentlemen in Valentine. He didn't seem to mind too much.
You mean that's a fancy way of saying you stole a horse from a man and rode it to the lake? You know that, right?
Well, I'm aware of that, but the horse didn't have a saddle, so I assume it was fair game. Then
Well,
again, it was in a pen, so I suppose maybe someone's out of a horse, but I'll make it up to him, I'm sure.
well, that's for you to square away with whoever's horse that was. I'll tell you what, I can finish up now. The fish are pissing me off anyway. I'll take you back up to Valentine.
Thank you, sir. Your generosity knows no bounds.
You got a name?
Yeah, my name is Jerry.
Oh, pleasure
What's
to
your
meet you,
name?
Jerry. Name's Obadiah Colt.
Nice to meet you, Obidiah. I'm just searching for a way to make a living. What do you do yourself?
Oh, I do all sorts of fish. I hunt. I run my own business too, just for shits and giggles.
What do you do in your business? You sell meat and such like?
Well, I mean, yeah, if someone's gonna buy my meat, I'll sell it to them. But no, I'm an investigator. Oh, in fact, hang on, that ain't gonna work. Let me put this up here.
I think I've seen your advertisement in the telegram office.
Yeah, that's me. I'll put this box up there. You ain't gonna ride with me, but they got a stables here, so let me just put my box away.
This is awkward as fuck, but
Yeah, if you ever need it, they got a stables here. It's good for getting your horses out after you're done fishing.
Is that right? The one over here?
Yeah.
Well, I never. That's awfully convenient.
Oh, goddamn son of a bitch walking away from me. Hey, get your ass over here.
Is that my horse? I think it is.
Appreciate it. All right, there you go. You take my damn fish. Go sit in the stables.
Well, I didn't know the stables could hold your boxes. I thought they just took unburdened horses as it were.
Well, you send them in with your box. They tend not to steal from you, so you should be there when you take them back out, unless they get a little handsy.
Right.
All right, up on. You been in the state long?
No, this is my day of arrival. I traveled here from the Appalachian Mountains.
Well, shit, what brings you down from the mountains to a place like Monroe?
The climate, mostly. It's can be dreadfully hot in the summer and dreadfully cold in the winters. And really, for me, I wasn't earning much money. It's a racket of moonshiners and hillbillies up there, so I was looking for a different life, but all I'm finding is a lot of the same.
Well, you don't fancy going into the moonshine business yourself?
Well, see, the thing is, I knew people that were moonshiners back home, but I don't know anybody here that could teach me how to, I don't know, set up a distillery. I'm liable to blow something up.
Well, now, we wouldn't want that, would we?
That's right. Well,
I mean, I'll be honest, folk here in Monroe, you ask around enough, you ain't gonna find it hard to get someone to guide you in the ways of moonshine, especially if you head down somewhere like Thieves Landing. They'll certainly help you out. Van Horn, Hansburg, basically anywhere that other folk might consider a little less civilized, you'll find folk that'll guide your hand.
right. What was the first place you mentioned?
Thieves Landing, it's, you know where Blackwater is? It's a big town
Right.
just west of us here. But a little south from Blackwater, you'll find Thieves Landing. Kind of clues in the name, you know.
Of course. I believe I understand. So, is it a good money?
Well, the moonshine? I couldn't tell you. But it's got to be for folk to keep doing it, you know.
Sure, of course. Some people are just that way inclined. They don't like to play by the normal rules. You're a private investigator. Have you ever been in the sheriff's department?
Oh, yes, I was a lawman for nigh on 30 years. Tried to work with the sheriff's office here in Monroe, but between you, me, and the gatepost, I didn't rate it very much, so hence here I am doing it myself.
Is that right? Was that a slight on the character, or it just wasn't a match?
Well, it's more a slide on its organization and competency, let's put it that way.
Right. Well, anyway, I thank you very much for the ride. I would have been stranded if it wasn't for you, so please, I don't have much, but I'd like to give you something.
Oh, you don't need to give me anything. You're brand new to the state.
Well, thank you again, Obidiah, and I wish you the best in your business dealings and the like.
Well, that's all right. And if you ever need to talk or think you have something that might be of use to me, you feel free to reach out. And I'll whisper this real quiet. I don't give a shit about you running moonshine or, let's say, taking a horse that ain't going to hurt nobody. Maybe don't try to kill him next time. But I'm only concerned with the real monsters of the state. I don't give a shit about your ten-a-penny robbers or your heist people. I'm in it for the real fucked up people who need to be in a cell.
The killers.
Oh, your killers, your serial killers, your cannibals, your cult leaders. Big fish.
Oh dear. Oh, all right. Well, I hope you get them because that sounds like some terrible dealings, and I hope you stay safe as well. All right, take care now, Obidiah. It's nice to meet you.
And you.
He is sus as fuck. That's sus as fuck, chat. I recognize that voice, I think. That is sus as fuck, that dude. He run into the bank. All right, oh, gotta go, need a poo. I gotta poo. Chat. Intriguing. Smooth as a cheese grater. That was weird. Weird.
Very weird indeed. I'm gonna go get my damn fish now.
Yes, chat, I am the kind of loser who's now going to ride back to Flatiron rather than calling my horse out of the stables at Valentine to get my fish magically to appear. That's not true, Cat. You could commit to the RP and shit yourself. But hey, I'm built different, you know? Wait, you mean you don't wear a nappy? Sorry, let me make it American. You don't wear a diaper when you roleplay? RP time. Diaper up. I'm gonna report you now for fail RP. So basically, Valen, if you catch them like that, they're unsellable. You can't do anything with them. You can't put them in your inventory. Literally, all you can do is put them on the back of your horse, and that's it. You can't sell them. You can't skin them. You can't give them to another player. You have to catch them in a way that triggers the animation, and then they go into your inventory as an item. So they're useless, basically. That's shit. I mean, yeah, it's just one of the oddities of the various scripts on the server. Fishing and stuff is usually a bit fucking weird on most servers. Poo talk, you came in at the perfect times. Bittersweet, where do you stand? Poo yourself or go to the toilet? You know? This is basically what we're talking about. Poo yourself or go to the toilet. Just shy of, yeah, I think like we've had an issue where like the fish has come onto land like way right of my character, and therefore you can never reel it in. Speaking of, it's that 15-ounce coffee cup you've got, Merv. Look, ghouls, okay? Mum's poop too, okay? Have you not read the book? It's a very well-known book. Everybody poops. Da-da-dum-dum-dum. They also do weed, apparently? Wait, do they? Oh, you mean parents? Not everybody, I thought. Most mums poop. It's a very normal part of childbirth, apparently. Can confirm. Yeah, both times. He did sneak up, though, that dude. So the only thing with fishing is you can't... Oh, I guess you can. Can you look behind you with V? Holy shit, that one went quick. I don't think... Yeah, you can... Yeah, you can look behind at least. Just got to remember to do it. Ooh, on the button. Come on, pick it up. There you go.
You are encumbered. Why don't you just go fuck yourself?
Damn, that was an easy sturgeon. I mean, I think what you meant was ghouls. Wow, Jay, you cast that right on its head. Good work. Oh, is he over there now? I think he's over there now. Or is that just a weird shadow? No, yeah, there he is. This one's an awkward one, though, because this is the one that fucked it up for us last time. Right on the button! Oh, God, that snapped. Almost instantaneously. Let me pick it up. Yeah, little shit. I mean, Obi doesn't really need to do this, but... Jay, you are really good at fishing. Oh, the little turd. Okay, here we go. Dynamite fishing. That's the future, chat. Hey, Inked. How you doing?
Come on.
The duck was laughing at me. Let's see how hard it laughs when it's in a wrap. Chat, I'm so excited about Orcs Must Die. I don't know. I'm just excited to play a really simple game for a stream. Orcs must, yeah. Orcs must die. I really need to get my other horse out with the box. Although I think the box is close to being full as well, actually. Could you go a little further away, please, Sturge? Oh, that might be too far now. Oh no, he's got it. He's going for it. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on. A little more. A little more. I use the same patient when I catch serial killers.
I swear I recognize that player's voice. Come on. Pick him up. All right. I had something like 15 copyright claims, chat, on my codev streams from yesterday. 15. I really wish YouTube would introduce a feature where you can give the same response to every copyright claim. Because the trouble is, there's these third-party companies that go around, even though they don't own the copyright for a music, they put a claim in against your video. So in the hope that you don't dispute it, and they just get escrow. Sorry, they get a share of your video. It is always, I think there's one called like Orange Production or something like that. That actually put my horse out. And there's one, I think it's called like Has Production or something like that. But you have to go in and you have to dispute each claim individually. So you have to go 15 times and put in the same information for each claim, which for me is always like, fuck off, you little shits. You do this every time. You know you don't have a claim. You know I've got licenses. Go away. Which is what I always end up having to do. But yeah, it was for all the jazz music I was playing. Like, it was for all the jazz music that was in the background of my streams. Really? How big? Oh my god, these sturgy boys are huge! Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was full of so much sturgeon. Oh no, chat, this is real bad. Okay, you're 450. We've got to put as much in there as we can now. Oh, this is we're gonna have to slow ride to Valentine. Oh no! We're gonna have to slow ride to Valentine, chat. Yeah, I think I've got a little bit of room in my saddlebags. Yeah. Okay, put the box down. Flee you. Because, yeah, if your character is over encumbered, your horse becomes over encumbered as well. Or at least it counts your horse as encumbered, so your horse will ride slowly as well. It's my own fault. I got too much shit on my horse anyway. Maybe might need a fishing wagon. Yeah, I think you might be right. What's closer from here, Rhodes or Valentine? I think Valentine? See you, Takisa. See you later, Frogs. Well, what I can do at least is I can swap out the lightweight stuff in my inventory. Ooh, if we can get rid of one more Sturgy boy. There we go. Yeah, we go. We did it, chat. Take the lightweight stuff off the horse. Okay. Fun fact, if you have a passenger who is overweight, it slows you, but if you toss their body on the horse, it doesn't slow you. So what you're saying is punch a friend for weight. I'm down for this. Hog tie a friend in need. Have them KO. No, because that's fail RP. They have to get knocked out. Only with consent. I don't need consent to knock them out. As long as it's not RDM. If I tell them I'm going to knock you out now, and they're like, why? Because so I can put you on my horse. Oh, I mean to hog tie them. So you don't technically need consent for that, unless you're, you know, intimating kinky BDSM type consent. I've really got to stop drinking so much coffee, Jen. Because I need another pee. So much pee. Okay, claim released. Yay, claim released. Claim released, claim released, claim released, claim released, claim released, claim released. Remember that gift sub? Yes, I remember that gift sub. Claim released. Delete all of those. All right, done. Okay. Done. Don't worry, chat. I'm just moving my emails around while I ride.
Good evening, mister.
Good evening. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's take the sturgeon off the horse. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Does sturgeon... Yeah, sturgeon go to the butcher, don't they? It's not a separate one. There's no fishmonger, is there? Yeah, a little more.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello there. Yep, come on. There we go. Actually, we may as well sell all the other bits too. I don't know. Is there a weight you can get to that literally stops you from walking? Sturgeon, yeah, sturgeon is good money. So, like, if you go for like with a whole wagon or whatever, that's good. It's good sturgeon money. Yeah. Okay, do I want anything that's in my box? See, so the tent. I think I've got too. I bought too much of everything I don't need. Let's pop that down there. Yeah, glitching boxes are terrifying. Okay, let's say, yeah, I don't need all of this shit. Like maybe just a bedroll and a campfire for Obi, I think. I didn't realize I had 2 tents either. They might be different tents though. Cooking pot can go in the box. And everything else can go back on the horse. Sell this. Yes, Rockstar, yeah. Put all this back on the horse. Do you know what? Maybe we'll put the fishing stuff in the box as well, actually. I'll take that, take that.
Good evening.
Howdy. Okay. Yeah. I gotta go pee, chat. I gotta go pee so much. I have to chicken run because I need to pee. And somebody on the stream somewhere is gonna be like, hey, that guy ran off like he needed a poo. And I'll be like, no, it's just a wee. Do you know what I'm gonna do on my server, chat? Is I'm gonna find all the hashes for the outhouse doors, and I'm gonna open them up. Commit to the piss. Look, I haven't got my RP diaper on today. Ah, no. Get back here, you little shit. Okay. I'm just gonna go over here and piss by this tree. Why no saddle? Because I use that horse literally to put a box on so I can put it in the stable. That's it. It's why that horse is called Loader. Alright, Obi's gonna pee. And I'm gonna go pee. I'll be.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my prostate. Okay. All right, it's been, oh, God. Am I supposed to piss that much? Jesus. Holy heaven, piss balls.
You have D&D tonight? That can't be right, Frax. You don't mean that, do you? You mean you've got watching my stream tonight? That's what you meant, wasn't it? You just mistypes. Oh, it's a mistype, isn't it, chat? Could Obi get pegged? I mean, you don't need a prostate to get pegged. I think Obi could definitely get pegged if he was that way inclined.
All right there, fella. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How you doing?
Okay, I'm no bad. I'm no bad. Do you need any horseshoes at all?
You know, actually, I probably could do with a new pair of, well, I say pair, you know what I mean, a new set of 4.
Yep, I get you.
Not some weird 2-legged horse, that wouldn't be much use to me.
Aye, that would be pretty messed up, eh?
How much did that run for? Let me check I got the cash on me.
They're $2, my friend, but since I'm feeling kind, I'll give you 2 sets for the price of 1.
Well, that's very generous of you. I appreciate that. I run my horses pretty hard, so I always need new shoes.
There we go, fella.
Yeah, I tell you what, because I value the worth of a tradesman, I'll give you this instead.
Oh, no. You can't do that.
Well, I can, and I am, so take your damn money.
There you go, then.
Well, okay, we'll call that a deal.
I can't do that, fella. It's because horseshoes don't really cost too much to make, eh?
Well, you know, I make okay money, so I don't mind giving it out, you know, to people who work hard. Not enough of them in the state.
Okay, I agree with you there, fella.
It looks like you run a tight shop here as well.
Well, I actually just work here for now, but I've actually been trying to save up to purchase the place.
Oh, is that so? You got your mind set on anywhere in particular?
This place here, I'm looking to buy this blacksmith in Valentine.
Oh, does the person who runs it currently, they know you're gonna sneak it out from under him?
Yep. So I've discussed it with him many times. So because he would like to sell it to someone who he knows would run it properly and like keep it open and stuff. And I'm pretty much here all the time. So.
Well, it sounds like you both know what you're doing, and whoever you're buying it from cares about it too, which is always nice.
Aye, definitely. The only problem just now is trying to acquire the funds.
Well, dare I ask how much a place like this runs to buy?
Well, I believe his price for this certain blacksmith is 17,000, which is quite hefty. Aye.
I mean, I thought I was feeling flush with a couple of $100 in the bank.
Aye. Unfortunately, I need to get my act together and get making some money.
Well, and I'm glad I gave you extra.
Aye, me too, well, I appreciate it.
That's okay. How's Valentine been tonight? Feels like it's a quiet day, but I did meet an odd feller here earlier on.
Well, it's been pretty quiet. You're the first person I've really bumped into, to be honest.
Oh, well, that's good then. I was fishing down a Flatiron. Fella just snuck up behind me all dressed in green, pretty fresh to the state by all accounts, and gave him a lift back up here to Valentine, and he just kind of ran off in the middle of a sentence. Strange fellow.
You meet a lot of strange people here in Valentine.
So that you do. Name's Obidiah, by the way. Obidiah Colt. Nice to meet you.
Obidiah Colt, nice to meet you, fella. My name's Mark McDuff.
Well, pleasure. It's always good to have a blacksmith on hand.
That's a firm grip you've got there.
Oh, well, it's probably just crippling arthritis.
So, what line of work are you in, my friend?
Well, I was a lawman for many years, detective, and I joined MSO when I came to the state, but well, we didn't get along much, so I kind of investigate things in my own time now, shall we say.
Right, okay. Oh well, that's good.
Well, you know,
A wee private investigator.
yeah, it's all I know how to do, but you know, PIs, well, let me put it this way. If you came to me and said your wife is fucking somebody, I wouldn't care. I'm more inclined to go after your serial killers and your cult leaders and that kind. I'm not interested in two-bit robbers or, you know, somebody just trying to keep a roof over their heads. I hate the people who are causing pain, you know?
Aye, I get you. The people who disrupt the town.
Well, that's it, you know, I don't give a shit. I didn't when I had a badge on, to be honest. You steal a loaf of bread to feed your family, I couldn't give two shits, but, I don't know, you murder just for the pleasure of it, well, then that's when I get interested.
Oh, aye, definitely.
So you ever need a hand, you just feel free to shout. I
will do. Have you got a wee telegram that I can take down?
Yeah, you can grab us just on OCI for Obidiah Colt Investigations.
Okay, that's pretty easy to remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to petition the state to, you know, give me a little leeway in going after some of these big fish, but we'll see how that goes.
Right, well, hopefully you get granted that, because it would be good to see them, or good to get rid of them for the place.
Yeah, what I've been hearing, I mean, normally this would be kind of the work of the marshals, but from everything I hear, the marshals, well, they're a mixed bag of duty-bound marshals and those who seem not to give a shit, and they're abusing their positions.
Aye, I heard a wee bit about that.
So that's the other thing I'm interested in. I fucking hate dirty cops.
Aye. People who abuse their position.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jesus, I'm knocking on the door of 50 years old, so maybe I'm just a senile old man, but in my day, you put that badge on, it meant duty, you know?
Oh, aye, definitely. It's about respect, isn't it?
Absolutely. Too many people put on that badge and they just become a bully, and I ain't got no time for it.
Yep, aye. I don't like to see that myself.
Yeah.
Quite a while back, before I even joined the blacksmith here, I was invited to apply for a sheriff's position. But I don't know, I just decided to come work at the blacksmith.
Well, to be honest, you're probably doing just as much good here as you'd be able to do in the MSO. Probably more here, if I'm honest.
Well, in all honesty, I've been in trouble with the law here a few times for vigilante. For trying to be a vigilante.
Oh, I know that beat very well.
But I just don't like people coming into the town and disrespecting my friends and the other business owners and stuff, so
Well,
I like to try and sort them out if I can.
Absolutely, and that should be your right to do so. In my mind, vigilantism is a symptom of a failure of law, you know? And you can clamp down on the symptom, but you gotta deal with the fucking cause. You wouldn't need to be a vigilante if law kept things in check like they're supposed to.
Aye, exactly.
Plus, you know, I think we're of the same view that sometimes some people just need a good goddamn smack in the mouth.
Oh aye, it's the only way they can learn.
Absolutely. Well, I shan't keep you. I better get back down to the lake while it's nice and dark and no one will see me go. But it was a pleasure talking to you.
You too, Obidiah, my friend. You take care now, eh?
All right.
Have a nice ride.
You stay safe.
You too.
Oh, I love him as a character. He's so cool. Is that Thunderbolt? We got a axe now, chat. I love a good axe, chat. I love a good axe. Also, Top Hat, thank you very much for that gift sub to Cat Likes Tacos. And howdy, Spiky. Howdy, Spiky. He's a great player. I like McDuff's player. Hey, he's of the faith, McDuff. Say. In your rule, it says no backseating. What does that mean? It basically means don't tell me how to play a game. Is kind of the simplest way. Like if I was playing, oh, I don't know, an RTS, like constantly going, hey, put your tanks here. Hey, now build this. Hey, attack this point. Hey, you shouldn't spend that money on this. That basically is what backseating means in general. I believe it comes from like if you were in the back seat of a car. You know, don't tell the person how to drive. The stream's lagging a bit. I think that might be your end, if I'm honest. I don't think that's me. I've dropped 0 frames since the beginning of stream. Oh no, but I'm around now. Actually, just off duty around Saint Denis. We can meet up and go to a house and have keys if it's a private matter. Ooh, have I got time to do this? Yeah, I think so. Harnet. I'll head to SD now. Meet you at the telegram office. Obidiah. Cool. How rude, Obi. All right, let's go. Film. You might find X4 14i4. I'm also streaming on YouTube as well, so it might be better over there. Is it Mary's house? Are we going into Mary's house? Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have an axe equipped because you never know when an axe is gonna come in handy, chat. How are my shoes? Okay, they're at 35%. That's not too bad. Okay, that can go over there. Stew, rifle ammo, bandages. Yeah. All right. Brush my horse. Can't go to Saint Denis looking like shit, chap. You didn't expect me to sound like that? Hey, Heebs. Wait, who do you play? I know, I don't sound a lot like Obidiah, do I? Doom. But I assure you, I am Obidiah Colt. Pleased to meet you. Ow! Oh! I don't look. No, I don't look like. I wish I fucking looked like Obidiah. Oh, you're not in the server? Oh, do you mean you didn't expect me to sound like this? Did you come in when I was Obidiah? And Scooter Brown and Heath Marker Brown and Marcus Renshaw and Charlie Duke. Too many people. It's almost like I have a problem. Well, welcome in, Heaps World. Or not enough, Jay. Not enough. No, Tom, what I have is I have just enough characters to never have to be myself. That's what I have. How many players are on right now? I can't check off the top of my head, but it's while I'm in. I think it's probably around 70, maybe, around this time. I think the server's a little bit quieter today because apparently last night was hectic. Oh, is there a lot of people having issues? Oh, yes, Top Hat had a problem, didn't they? CFX servers are having trouble. Okay. Oh, that's nice then. Let's make sure I stay in. But yeah, usually Fate on Ranch around this time, there's about between 50 and 70, I would say. But Ranch has a very, very, very healthy player base. Very, very healthy player base. Ranch is the highest quality server I know that has a player base as decent as it does. Like, from about, I don't know, 7 o'clock onwards UK time, you'll probably be in a queue to get in. And if it hits its cap of 240 players, forget it, you're not getting on. Because, as X4 says, there'll be a bunch of people in the queue as well. Yeah, it's a very, very healthy server from a player pop perspective. Yeah, you can buy priority. And in fact, if you wait a minute, oh, I say a minute, a day or two, I might be able to get you a little discount for priority. Because I'm just in the middle of a conversation about being Ranch affiliate. Yeah, it's a great server. I mean, you can't get an alligator to give you a bath, but, you know, not everyone can code like I can, you know? That shouldn't have made me laugh as much as it did, chat. Yes, the crash priority is great. Very, very useful. Come back when you get the bears working. Well, ghouls, funnily enough, what I wanted to do was try it on a bath that's in the ground floor. So I wanted to try it in Valentine to see if it was if the bear couldn't get up the stairs. Hey, Penta. How you doing? That's making me wonder, though, whether the squirrel actually had the same issue. Hang on, I feel like I have to get the alligator clip up now. While I'm riding to Saint Denis, you can all have a look at this. Oh, I don't have a button for this. I should have a button for this. So, for those who don't know, I have my own server that is just to say, I'm not trying to, no, I'm not, you know, Ranch, don't hate me. I'm not trying to get my own roleplay server going, but I'm a techie guy, so I'm spinning up a server just for my mates to go on and dick around in. And we were working on getting a bathing script working yesterday, which we did. But then Jay being Jay, when I realized you could change the model of the character that comes in to give you a bath in the bathing script, I thought I would just give this a go. In there. Oh god. Oh, you're angry. What did you want? Oh, you're so angry. I'm sorry. It's your water. Sorry. Thank you. That's enough. Thank you, darling. That's enough. Give me a kiss and go. So there you go. I thought, what if I got an alligator to come in and give me a wash instead? This is why Jay should not be given any amount of development power whatsoever. But if you're interested at all, by the by, in what goes on in Red M development, over on my VODs channel for YouTube, which is there, Jay Britton VODs. You can see yesterday's stream. We streamed for like 6.5 hours, I think. So if you want to look at what it takes to get scripts to work and tweak with scripts and stuff to get things working on the server functionality wise, it's interesting. It's interesting to see. I would suggest putting it on in the background and having a watch, just to understand what folks like Ranch go through, like what it takes to get a server functioning. And Ranch is, for me at least, in my experience, almost like completely bug-free, which is fucking phenomenal. Like, it's so much work to get even the simplest things working. You coded alligator ranches for your... What? Actually ranching alligators? Except that, yeah.
Partner?
In fact, ranch... No, because ranch uses their own... is gonna use their own core script. But Red M Bath doesn't use Vorp core. So... I mean, like, Red M Bath works perfectly, so... I'd have thought, maybe... Don't know. You feed them chicken and then you herd them to the north side of Saint Denis when they're done. That's amazing, ghouls. Oh, we should probably have a drink, actually. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, Fate, that's ever going to be solvable, to be honest. Just because it's not something the servers can do. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a fundamental CFX issue underneath the hood. I think I've seen some scripts around that are supposed to try to expand that bubble, or they do something a bit weird and a bit funky to allow slightly overlapping bubbles and all that kind of stuff, but ultimately it's, you know, it's a CFX issue. It's no server is going to be able to get around that. Also, hey Jisk, you fuck. Why aren't you on, Jisk? I keep coming on at the usual time to try me Kareem, and I think you just hate me. Is invisible NPCs the CFX? Yeah, it can be as well. It can be. It's all one sync issues essentially. When the server's trying to sync up what every player is seeing, you can get issues like that. Same with the wagons getting stuck and all those kind of things. They tend to be all just about the assets trying to sync across things. Yeah, what's the matter, Jisk? Do you got a laptop? You could do it while you're at work. You just lack a commitment from ranch management, chat. Howdy.
Oh, hello there.
Well, fancy seeing you here, Nat. You will?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, saddle sore and pissed off, but, well, that's just Obidiah, ain't it?
But, why, what's pissed you off?
The state of Monroe? What, you know, usual?
Yeah, that's fair. What in particular?
Well, I think I must have reached out to MSO 3 times now about trying to get some kind of liaison going between the two of us, and I've been flat out ignored, so I'm working a different angle, shall we say. In fact, you may be able to help me out with that, too.
Okay. I mean, I have access to the command group, if that's the one you've been telegramming. I can check that they've been going through now.
Yeah, MSO Com's been who I've been trying to chat to, but you remember B. Waters?
Yes.
Yeah, I bumped into her in Blackwater the other day. She said it might be worth me trying to reach out to Sloan directly to set up a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you know her telegram, that'd be good. I don't know if there's a directory somewhere.
Now you're asking.
And this isn't even the fun thing to discuss.
Oh?
No, that'll require the house you have access to.
Oh, alright, let's go there now then.
Are you keeping well, though?
Yeah, I've been a bit under the weather recently, but you know, I'm getting there.
Good.
Oh, I remember that, Jisk. Yeah. The TP
As much
into
as
it.
I'd love to stay tucked up in bed forever, unfortunately, there's people that need whipping in Sisika.
Oh, what a hard life.
Yep.
If I didn't know you better, I'd think you'd get some kind of pleasure out of it.
Oh, there's just a small smile on my face.
Uh-huh. You enjoying the work, though?
Yes, very much so, yeah.
Good.
No, I very much enjoy my job, yes. Stressful as all fuck, but, you know, I like to think I make a difference.
Once that old chestnut ain't it, nothing worth doing has ever come easy.
No, absolutely. Well, I mean, recently we released someone who was in for life, but we managed to reform them and get them out on parole, and yeah, so you know, it's little victories like that.
Well, good.
Usually make things quite worthwhile.
Yeah, sometimes it's more effort than a rope and a hangman's door, but I'd like to think it makes the world a better place.
Well, yeah, you know, if I can reform someone rather than just end them, that's the goal.
Well, that's good to
Can't
hear.
save everyone, though, you know.
No, but I'd like to think and hope that times are changing.
We'll see.
It's nice you found somewhere, though. I don't think back to when we first met, when you up at that ranch, getting bothered and harassed. I mean, you had fire in you, though.
Not entirely sure how I ended up here. I always said, well, the one thing I'd like to do is go work at Sisika and, you know, try and help, but not deal with any of the paperwork or bureaucracy. And somehow I've ended up as warden, with just as much bureaucracy and paperwork.
Oh, what's getting in the way of all those whippings?
No, I do what I can to, yeah. I don't know. I find MSO is insidious. It seeps in and you end up loving the paperwork.
Well, that's how they get you. Before you know it, you'll be on a porch with a clipboard.
It's not happened yet, but then again, as I said to you last time, I suppose the entire island is my clipboard.
Well, that's fair.
I mean, port rather, not clipboard.
You got good staff over there in Sisika? Got good support?
Yeah, a good small team. We're hiring. There you go, if you need a job.
Oh, join a government agency? I don't know. It would be interesting to see the inner workings, though.
Just it.
Find somewhere to hitch thunder.
Are these trees hitchable?
No.
What about this lamppost?
No.
Hold on, let me go. Hitch it in somebody's driveway. Who this fucking guy blocked me in?
Well, shit, being warden pays well.
No, being a doctor pays well. It's not my house.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, for some reason they welded the gate shut. Don't ask me why.
God, okay, my knees. Come.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Well, I still got it. So who's this, Ginger's or something?
Mary's, actually.
Oh, Mary. You know what? She's on my shit list, too.
In a good way or a bad way?
Well, what do you think?
Well, Mary, I mean, goodness, can't be anything but good.
Yeah, there you go. No, she's in the what the hell are you doing putting yourself in danger shit list.
Oh, God, if she wasn't Mary, I'd be beating the shit out of her for things she does. Good Lord.
Well, exactly. I'd be clapping her in irons for her own safety. Well, shit.
Welcome to Shea Fairweather.
Well, this is nice digs, Mary. Well done.
I know, she has done a fantastic job, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it's, yeah, really homely.
You think someone as dirty as me is allowed to sit on a chair as expensive as this?
Oh, well, I do, and I spend all day rolling around in the mud with criminals, so, you know, should be fine.
Oh god, what is this camera angle?
Oh! Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's some plush fabric.
That special posh English stuff.
God damn, I thought we got rid of the Brits. So they get us, we take the country and they get us with all the soft furnishings.
Yeah, that's we sneak in.
Does many folk know this is Mary's place?
Not sure, honestly. I'm sure a few do.
Well, I only do because you just told me.
Well, yes, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't, I'm not worried about you breaking in the night and stalking the woman.
Well, that's fair. But that's, funnily enough, exactly what I'm worried about.
Oh?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't spoken to Mary yet, but given what our conversations usually go like, I've been told she's possibly getting herself into more trouble that, in the way that she is, being kind to everybody that's putting her in danger.
She has a habit of collecting the gazes of people you don't want to have gazing on you.
Yeah. But, I'll try to get that story from the horse's mouth next time I can catch her, because so far it's just, concerned friends.
Yeah. Yeah. It's whether or not she'll tell you the full stories, yeah.
Exactly. But that's for another day. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
No?
Now, let me preface this by saying I don't ever want you to put yourself in a place that you ain't comfortable with. And I certainly don't expect you to do it on my account. Can we be clear on that?
Yes.
And if you say you ain't interested, if you say don't ever ask me this again, if you say you're going to report me to law, that's all fine too, and I won't think anything of it. Long story short, I'm investigating the marshals.
Right.
I've had numerous people come up to me, unrelated cases, talking about Marshal X stealing evidence, Marshal Y taking evidence from a case and using it to barter something advantageous for himself, Marshal C harassing families, getting people killed, violence, and so on and so forth. So at this point, it ain't just one person with one axe to grind against one marshal.
Yes, well, your job, someone may have beaten you to the punch there. The marshals don't exist. Not anymore.
I heard they had been suspended.
Well, suspended, but from what I hear, it's kind of one of those suspended pending investigation, but we know the outcome already, so we're not going to worry about the future. I think they have overwhelming evidence against them, but you are right. There's been a lot of suspicious things happening. They've been caught on corruption charges. At least 4 of them are in Sisika right now with me.
That's what I hear. Is there goddamn, what was his name? Marshal Smalls?
No, Smalls retired months ago. He's got out the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I've always heard, well, let's be honest, bad things about Smalls. I think everyone in Monroe has heard the horror stories of Smalls getting carried away and beating someone, to a pulp.
Mm-hmm.
He admits it himself. I was having a conversation with him quite openly the other day in public, and he was saying he got out of the game because he knew he couldn't control himself anymore. He was getting more angry and more, well, essentially a loose cannon. He pulled himself out of it to stop himself going down that path.
Interesting. Because he's who I've got written down as somebody who had, well, relieved the justice office of certain documents in order to barter himself a little deal with somebody in the state.
Jesus. Who was it he was dealing with?
Well, this name will not surprise you. Kareem. Kareem Hassan.
Crooked Kareem.
Yeah, quite. Don't get me wrong, useful man, but his ability to distance himself from the consequences of his moral and ethical choices does amaze me.
That explains where he got the bottle of an eyeball from. Smalls.
Exactly. That's
Okay, so that was Maddie's eyeball. He carved it out of a dead woman's skull that he executed, and he must have bartered it along to Kareem.
He did. You know where that eyeball is? Because I'm on a mission to get it back.
Kareem. It's inside his shop.
Good, because he's next on my list. There's a few things here where it's all come full circle, you see. I approach Kareem. He gives me information about a marshal, which is Smalls, it turns out. He came to Kareem with the eyeball and some of the court documents relating to Maddie.
That explains how he has a fucking court transcript then.
Exactly. Now,
Kareem was reading out the documents to me, and I don't know if he was aware that I was in the fucking courtroom. I was giving testimony on that bloody case. I know I was there, and when he was reading it word for word, I was shocked. I mean, I don't know. And then the eyeball, you know, Maddie had a fucking set of eyes when she left. She was executed, and suddenly her eyeballs are turning up in different places. Disgusting, if you ask me. I don't care what someone's done. Carving up a dead body is desecration.
I agree. Having a trophy is, well, it's distasteful at best. Now, I know Ginger was close to Maddie. Take that however you want, but I know she cared for her, at least in the way that Ginger does care for folk in terms of their health and their ability to heal and rehabilitate. So I'm trying to get that eye back so it can be reunited with Maddie's corpse as it should be.
I had told Ginger this actually, not a week or two ago, when I found out about the eyeball. I'd rather angrily told Ginger, but you know, about it all. Got rather upset myself, honestly. It's just, you know, you've done justice, so to speak. Why do you then have to go carving up people's corpses? Like, I know she did bad things, but she was very sick. It's not just an open shut case of, you know, like, she's not just some mad cult member doing it for the thrill. She couldn't control herself.
Exactly. Like you say, girl's already in the ground. Justice, for whatever that means, has been served. If you don't draw the line of an end of it somewhere, this shit just goes on forever.
Yes, well, it's not surprising it was Smalls. The second the verdict was read out, Smalls stood up in the courtroom and went, "Oh, I love killing cannibals," and then walked out as Ginger nearly swung for him. It was tense, to say the least.
Yeah, it sounds like the story Ginger told me when she asked me to go after this eyeball. Sounds like you were the source. I do love how things go full circle.
Doesn't everything? Yeah. Well, I mean, as for being able to help you further, there's nothing really I'll be able to do or give you. Smalls, as I said, he's left the marshals, and the marshal service itself has been disbanded. Well, at least for now.
You know of a marshal called Callahan, Lewis Callahan?
Yes.
You got a read on him? Good fella, bad?
Yeah. I have to be quite honest with you, Obidiah. I don't particularly trust any of the marshals. There was one, maybe, that I trusted, and that was Agatha. She died.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard she was pretty much the only one worth a damn.
I was concerned. I had actually said, you know, given that, in my opinion, looking in from the outside, it seemed to me that Agatha was a linchpin holding the marshals together, you know, keeping them on the straight and narrow. And I was concerned that, well, without her there, they would go down to all sorts of unscrupulous ways like they used to do in the FAS. I don't know, where they were essentially just a gang of organised crooks.
Well, I mean,
It took about 2 weeks.
that's pretty much the story I've been hearing. When I talk to anybody about the marshals, nobody's got a good word to say apart from that one that you've mentioned. It does seem like I'm going to be beating a dead horse here, but I just want to make sure that, you know, the office being disbanded doesn't mean that indiscretions are forgiven and forgotten.
No.
Without justice.
Especially with body bits flying around everywhere. That's.
Well,
I'm not
quite.
even sure if we have a law against selling body parts.
Well, there should certainly be. There's got to be desecration of a corpse, right? We do people over for grave digging. And either way, it sounds like Smalls needs a smack in the mouth. A lesson in respect.
Yes.
Carving up a dead girl? Let's see what he's like when I come a-knocking. Might find I'm a harder challenge.
No, you're quite right.
Well, it seems like I probably ain't going to have to put you in a difficult position in that case, because I was going to ask if you'd be able to help with information on marshals. But it seems like I might be heading down a dead end.
4 of them are in Sisika. There's, I think, 3 remaining that have been transferred to MSO.
Oh, interesting. I wonder, you know if Callahan was one of them?
Yes, Callahan is now working under MSO.
Well, then,
Callahan, Denver, and Baker.
Callahan, Denver, and Baker. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. From what I know, though, I think Denver's. Denver's all right, actually. I've not really heard a bad word about Denver, to be fair.
Is there anyone in MSO that you trust? And I mean trust. Like if your house was on fire and all your friends were dead and you were being hunted by an entire army of cannibals, that you would telegram.
Goodness. I mean, there's people I trust, but then, you know, are you asking me about reliability as well? Like, there's people I trust, but then are they reliable, you know? Yeah, I'd probably... Tom Draper would probably be one of the ones that I trust the most. He's been there for me in the past. There's Harry Dempsey, Senior Deputy Harry Dempsey.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I'm just,
Why?
you know, searching for an in. Because if MSO command aren't able to respond, that's fair enough. If they're busy or whatever, but I need some kind of link with law. Unless I'm just out here with my dick in the wind.
Yes, no, it's, you know, if you're going to be asking people difficult questions, it's, I mean, are we talking about handing over files? Is that what you're after? Like, what is it you need?
I mean, I don't care about it being one way for now, but it seems to me if you've got the law of the state and you have me gathering information, I don't care if it's just me giving it to them. But if it's information that could help a case, if it's information that could help find somebody, then I need a mechanism for working with them instead of just in our silos all alone.
Mary does that often, actually. Mary has a panache for stumbling across cult sites. Don't ask me why. I think the woman's cursed. But she feeds MSO information on, well, many different things. You know, she feeds me information that I can work with and, you know, secretly work with and hand it out to people who need to know.
Jesus, Mary. She's got to be careful with that shit.
I know. I keep telling her. She doesn't listen.
You know, I'm worried about her. I feel like the time she's going to learn that lesson is when she's dead on the ground.
Yes. It's why I'm hoping her enemies get taken out before they take her out. But, well, from what I know, I think there's only one left standing that I'm particularly worried about. So as long as we knock her off the list, then happy days.
Who might that be, if I can ask?
Alexandria Blake, wanted dead or alive.
Well, see if I can't stumble upon her.
If you do, be careful. She's a small little thing and seems quite innocent and quite friendly, I dare say, but she's a cold, calculated killer at this stage. She kidnaps Mary for fun, just to speak to her. And I mean kidnapping quite brutally, you know. She threatens to kill her friends and shoot horses if Mary doesn't come with her, and all these horrible things.
Are there any regular hangouts she has?
She kidnapped fucking Judge Ophelia the other week before Christmas. As far as hangouts go, not particularly, no. Not that I know. Well, especially now that I think she's the only one left.
Well, that's okay. I made a friend last week. I might ask around a little bit.
She rode around with Teddy Thompson, but from my files that I can glean this morning, it looks like last night Teddy Thompson got taken down. He's in a coma in the hospital, so I believe it is just Alexandria left.
You see, it's when we get to this point that I now start to worry. If it's not Mary we should be worried about, but everyone who seems to get close to her is getting crossed off some kind of list or ending up in a fucking coma.
They deserve it, to be fair.
Maybe you and I are in danger here. Maybe that's the thing.
I'm always in danger. I'm the warden of Sisika.
Well, that's fair. Well, I can't.
Also, I have found it, by the way. It is desecration of a body. It's the same as graveyard vandalism and disinterment. It's 30 days in prison and $40 fine.
Well, there we go then. So, how do you know? I guess you didn't know that it was Smalls until just now. You took the eyeball.
I had an inkling purely because I knew how much Smalls hated Maddie, but I had no idea. But, I mean, it makes sense. The pieces add up.
All right, so let's see if
and he was the one who executed her, as far as I'm aware.
So if I get Mr. Kareem there to testify that that's who the deal was made with this eyeball, then maybe we can bring this Smalls up on further charges.
If you can get Kareem to testify, honestly, I'd be very surprised. The man does not work with law.
Well, good job I ain't law then, huh?
If you can get some kind of even just written statement signed, saying that Smalls did it, then we can, at least go after him.
Even if it's just rattling the guy's cage a little bit, I'll settle for that.
Well, if you do catch him, if you do manage to get a statement or any information off Kareem, we could use it then to at least lock Smalls up for 30 days.
Well, I'll take any win I can get. Small steps. Right, I must love you and leave you, I'm afraid, Nat. Duty calls.
No, of course.
Plus, I leave these muddy boots on the floor anymore, Mary's gonna have me in a coma. All right. Well, a pleasure as always, Nat. I always appreciate the help in the ear.
No, absolutely. If you need anything, just let me know, okay?
Well, same to you. I'm always here.
Yeah. Likewise, if you do get anywhere with this or you need someone to sort of, finish off the final law paperwork and this, that, and the other, let me know and I'll see what I can do.
I shall do. You keep safe as always.
Yes, you too.
All right. Thank you, Nat.
See you later.
We're not slagging you off. It's called the joke. We all love Mary dearly. We just don't want her to die. Da da da. I love Kai. Kai's a great up here too. All right, I gotta go, Jack, because I got an hour until we start the other stream, and I got some other bits of work to finish off. Da 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 da. So if you enjoy my flavor of bullshit, by the way, there's my main channel where tonight we're playing Orcs Must Die. Death Trap, which comes out tomorrow, but we're getting an early look. And I got 3 copies to give away. Dan 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 dan. Dan 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 dan. Alley hoop. There we go. I mean, we're not done just yet, Horny. Jeez, calm down. Go eat, Jay. No, it's fasting day today. Da, 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 da. No eating for me. I'll die. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Clip clop, clip clop. Go eat Jay. Commas are important. Bum 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 bum. Also, X4, thank you very much for the kind comments. I love Obidiah. He's the favorite character. He's my favorite character of the characters that I play. I've been playing him the longest. I love him very much. He's a very, I don't know, he makes me feel nice playing Obi.
So we will come down here and take a seat down by the lake.
Yeah, YouTube's been off the chain, Royce Cat, today. Off the fucking chain today. All right, let's have a little look. See who's streaming Ranch. We'll go drop you all with another Ranch person. Ah, is there only 2 people streaming Ranch, chat? Coach Bert is on. Let's go and raid across to Coach Bert. And Doom. Oh, I really need Streamer Bot to support the raid command. Where are we going? Twitch. But yes, chat, I'll be back in an hour over on the main channel for Orcs Must Die. Should be back with some Red Dead over on the main channel. It's me. Should be back with some more Red Dead tomorrow. Then we'll try and do some more nonsense. Maybe a bit of Marcus tomorrow. All right, what are we doing? Raiding Coach. Oh, why can I never spell Coach? There we go. Couch Bert. All right, we're gonna go raid Coach Bert. There we go. I'll see you in an hour on the main channel, chat. VODs, as always, will be up on the YouTubes. Thanks, everybody. Bye.